Hey, how you doing, everybody? You are listening to the That's Offensive podcast for Friday. Well, actually, no, it's not Friday. I guess technically it is Saturday morning. Saturday, October 14th, 2017. What's up? How you doing? How's it working? How's it going? How's it grooving? Blah, blah, blah. Sorry, you're going to have to deal with me making sweet and sour chicken drumsticks. Cultural appropriation, right? But, yeah. Excuse me, I'm trying to make some food here late at night to feed my belly. There we go. Make sure the drumsticks are on opposite ends here. There you go, it fits in nice. And it cooks evenly. Alright, turn the temperature up a little bit. There you go. Yep. Alright, there you go. Alright, anyway. How's everybody doing? Holy Jesus Christ, it's been a long fucking time. Long time. How's everybody doing? It's been way too long. I apologize profusely for the fact that it's been way too long. I just want to make a couple quick updates and all that crap is That's Offensive podcast here within the next 2-3 weeks here is going to go legit here is that I'm going to find a That's Offensive podcast logo that Ash is going to help me with, and I am going to, and she said it, not me, and this was months ago, so slander on her part, not mine. But I'm going to find a logo, whether it's Ash or me or whatever. I already know what I wanted. I wanted this like a year and a half ago, before right when I started the podcast. I know what I wanted, so I'm a strong, independent man. Strong, independent man. Know what I want. So yeah. So I'm going to create a That's Offensive podcast logo. I'm going to let you guys know about the what you want to call it, the little basically I'm going to let you know what's going to happen with That's Offensive podcast logo, because it's going to be fluid, like gender fluid. But yeah, come on people, I'm making jokes here. Calm down. There's like negative 9 people listening to this shit. So yeah, the podcast logo is going to be gender fluid, and also I'm going to make I'm also going to be oppressive here and make a segregated time where I'm going to do the podcast here. I'm going to make sure I get in the fields, do my work. God damn it! Hey, you're on down here. Come on now. That's a little Jim Norton snaking from you. So yeah, I got a little bit of that for you. But yeah, I'm going to stick to a schedule this time. And I'm going to stick to it. I'm going to stick to a certain time frame. So everybody that's on the East Coast, West Coast, and like I said, like 9 people listen to me, and like 4 of them are from different time zones and all that stuff like that. So I'm going to respect them like I am, like a good boy. I just want to make something that's consistent and all that good stuff. I want to make it not professional and all, like, you know, but I wanted to at least make it to where you guys actually at least know where the fuck I'm going and where the hell I'm headed, and you know, which is redundancy. So I'm going to pick a specific time frame on specific days where I'm going to do the podcast live. I'm always going to do them live, because like this, I'm going to make sure that my stupidity and my goofiness is going to be recorded live, so I can't like do some manipulation recording shit. It's just going to be live, self-righteous as it may be. So yeah, so I'm going to find out a logo. Hopefully Ash will help me with that. She's going to help me with the vision of it. You know, she's gonna all that good stuff. And I'm going to set a time, and then basically, the biggest thing is I'm going to not segregate my material because it was a lot of just bullshit. After a time, it was just a lot of bullshit, feminism, blah, blah, It was just way too much segregation in my material, and that is just fucking... even if it's gold, like, not even Richard Pryor can make the same material day after day, month after month, year after year, gold. And my dumbass is mediocre at best, and... I'm not trying to compare myself to Richard Pryor here. Come on now. It's just, come on. If Richard Pryor can't do that, then what the hell chance do I got? I don't want to be redundant assholes here. But the thing is, I want to make sure that you guys participate. Like I said, I'm doing it live, so all of your questions will be read like I've done in the past, and you know that. All of your questions and comments will be read. More so questions because I don't want to read all the comments because I got so many of them. No, not at all. I want to read questions. What are your questions? And I'm going to try and set up a scenario to where I can have you guys on the podcast live to where you can voice your opinions. All right? So that's one of them. Whether it's just a video chat that we're doing through Skype, via Skype, or it's just through the Spreaker thing or whatever it is. I want to hear your guys' voices, preferably live, when you guys call in through Messenger or what the hell ever it is. I want to hear that, or Skype or whatever it is. I'm probably going to do Skype because that, doesn't do the whole, invasive Facebook thing. I don't know, whatever. I don't care. I just want to hear you guys live. So that's another thing that I'm going to be very emphatic about. I want to hear you guys live. I want to put you guys on, and I want to hear you guys talk. I don't want to listen to me babble on for 3 fucking hours again. I'm fucking done with it. I want to hear other people talk. And mind you, the guy that you heard every once in a while, Buggy June Buggy, he is in a position to where he can actually talk now, to where it's not going to be invasive and loud and all this other crazy stuff. So he is able to put himself in a position to where you're not going to hear babies crying and all that shit. Baby daddy stuff. So it's very, very fun, very interesting stuff. It's going to be definitely very, very different. It's going to be more clean, more professional, more organized, and that's what I want. And I'll let you guys know about when I'm going to do the podcast, what days I'm going to do the podcast, what time I'm going to do the podcast, and who's going to be the guest and all that stuff like that. But the thing is, you have to follow the whole Twitter thing or whatever it is. I know you guys follow, especially, the nerd guys, all that stuff. You guys follow a lot of people, so I'm not expecting you guys to be like, oh, hey, who cares what local bands or what badass bands or what comedians are going to be joining? I want to listen to Doug talk about bullshit. Woo! Yeah, I'm not saying that. That just makes it easier for me to let you guys know that I'm going to spew a lot of, C- bullshit. and Ash is going to join. I'm going to force her to join. Yes. I'm going to force her to join my podcast, just like I'm going to force myself upon her. It's the rape culture. What can I say? It's just how it is. Us white heterosexual men, we just, it's just how it is. Here in America, we condone it, of course. Get on the ground. Shit, sorry. No, but so I'm going to have a hell of a lot more guests, so where you don't hear my dumb shit all the time consistently. You're going to hear a lot more guests, a lot more people in my podcast. I'm going to give you a consistent schedule, and I'm going to stick with it. I'm going to, and mind you, I'm going to keep it offensive, if that's like a trademark. It's not at all because like 9 people listen to the shit, and that's like through like, will. Like, at the end of a hot dog eating contest, you're just like, you just want bragging rights at this point that you can, do this bullshit. So yeah, that's, I just want the people, because I'm a man of the people. Where's my Nixon peace fingers right now? Yeah, I just want to hear you guys' stories. I want to hear what the fuck you guys have to say about this shit. What the Las Vegas stuff, the Trump and North Korea stuff, the NFL kneeling stuff. I don't care. Just give me your goddamn opinion about it so we can talk about it and call. I'll give you guys a source to where we can talk about this shit live. Live. All that stuff is very important. I don't want to just like text about it. I want to talk to you guys live. I want to hear all those goofball people live, especially you, Ash. We talked about this for a while, and it should happen already. So, let's make it happen. I'm setting a date by the end of this month. So, basically, October 31st, which is on a Tuesday, and it's Halloween. If I don't have all the information out by Halloween, then ignore everything I just said and just leave this in the dust. Hopefully you haven't. Hopefully you guys still have faith in me and all that good stuff. Hopefully you guys, all three of you, still have faith in this podcast. All that good stuff. Hopefully you still have faith in it. Hopefully you'll still be entertained by it. Hopefully you'll be, more so, still be intrigued by it. We're going to make this a hell of a lot more organized. And I am not going to say that I'm not going to do spontaneous podcasts here. So I'll make that noted. But I want to make sure that we have 1 to 2 days. I'm thinking Sunday or Monday and Tuesday or Friday, or Thursday or Friday. Those are the 2 separate days that I'm going to have 2 day a week podcasts. I'm thinking Sunday or Monday or Tuesday or Friday. That's just one thing right now. And I know it's not a clear answer. I know. I get it. You've been listening to this crap for years. But I'm going to find a schedule that I want to stick with. That it's going to be the That's Offensive podcast schedule, the time frame, and all that stuff. And let me know what time frame works for you. Especially the 3 people that listen. Like, what time frame works for you? I know, especially with Ash and me, we're college students, so, what time frame works for you guys? What time frames do you respect? I mean, like I said, that's why I leave the spontaneous podcasts open, because, if you're up at 3 in the morning, or 2 in the morning, then hell, I'd love to do like a 30-minute spontaneous podcast. And especially if I do if you guys want to do the video chat stuff and to where you can be in with this podcast live and just talk and bullshit, that would make it even better. So, yeah, just let me know. But yes, by October 31st, Halloween Day, where all those racist white people dress up as non-white people, cultural appropriation. So, yeah. That was actually a fucking thing. White people are dressing as Native Americans. What about black people? White people are dressing as Native Americans. Oh, what about Latino children that are dressing as Native American? White people. Oh, okay. I guess it's only white people. Oh, God. Oh, Lord. Oh, Charlottesville. That's another one. The whole white power bullshit. Ugh. So, yeah, we'll talk about that too. And also, I want to talk about certain things like why Ray Rice wasn't wrong for punching out his wife. And that is not some Milo wannabe bullshit. That is just sincerely what I think is legitimate. It's not right to punch women, blah, blah, blah. We get it. I get it. But why Ray Rice is not an evil person? Because with Ezekiel Elliott the Ray Rice stuff resurfaced. So let's talk about Ezekiel Elliott and why he was suspended. Ezekiel Elliott was involved with his ex, and that's a big note there, ex, in Ohio State 3 years ago. A year and a half before he went into the NFL. And apparently this whole shit kind of resurfaced about him, quote unquote, beating her. So let's just see if he's the piece of shit that we think he might be, or let's see what happens with her. If she's the liar, manipulator, whatever it is. We'll see. I don't know. Let's talk about it. But anyway, 15, 16 minutes. Jesus Christ, it's way too long. Ugh. But yeah, I just wanted to just reconnect with you guys. So, I'm back in the saddle again. Aerosmith, right? Yeah. So yeah, I'm figuring shit out. I mean, I'm gonna make a schedule. And I'm gonna let you guys know via the Spreaker podcast. That's how I'm gonna let you know, because no one follows me on Twitter. I switched my Twitter to where it actually, my Twitter handle, whatever it is, to where it actually fits my podcast and title more correctly. So, you know, I really need and like images. I want shit to stick. I want everything to stick. So that's Offensive Podcast. Image is going to stick. And the YouTube thing is going to stick. All that stuff. It's just all the images and logos are going to stick. That's what I want. I want it all around, across the chain. So that's what I want. Jesus. Fucking babbling. So yeah. In a little bit here, I'm going to make sure that this shit is starting up again like it should have been months ago. So, I'm giving myself a deadline. Halloween, Tuesday, October 31st. That is when I got all my shit figured out, and that's when I start my live podcast. Before, and that's it. Not after, but before. So that means I have to get my shit figured out Sunday the 29th or Monday the 30th. Yeah. There you go. All right. I am done babbling, and we'll see how this shit works out. So, yeah, let's just do the hashtag 420 blazing with my homies, whatever thing it is. Let's see if we can get this That's Offensive Podcast rolling and ready to go by the end of this month. I got until this month to get this shit going, and then trust me, I am going to get this whole thing ready to go. YouTube is going to be figured out. Twitter is going to be figured out. I'm going to give you all the information way before that. I'm going to make sure this logo is ready before all that stuff too. So let's get this word out. Let's get the word out as much as I can, as much as you can, please. Appreciate it. Appreciate the people that followed me. All that good stuff. Ash, you are fucking awesome. Rach, you are awesome. I wouldn't have been anywhere without Rach, and Ash especially, because she has made the Spreaker world and community aware of my presence. And for some reason, you guys have listened, and I appreciate and love and respect all of you for that. So, on that note, I am done babbling. Let's fucking go here and figure this whole thing out and spread the word. Spread the word. Here, I am going to get shit back up yet again. I got a lot of clips. I got a lot of material. I got a lot of opinions on what's been going on the last 6 months. And also what's going on for the future. Because I am apparently Doc Brown. I don't know. That's an older person reference, right? But anyway, love you cunts. Love you. Have a good night. Thank you for supporting me. Blah, blah, blah. I get it. Awesome. Cool. Whatever. That's one thing is I'm going to work on my exit. Because apparently saying good night, you cunts, is going to threaten my potential career opportunities. And scholarships and also getting into colleges, mind you. Who'd have thought, right? That's another thing I'm going to be talking about now. Another one. But anyway, have a good night, you cunts. Bye-bye.